in the first period, and we've got no score. One back by the Stars. Bischel slides it up the right wing boards. Nazar kicks at it, trying to keep it alive at the blue line. Cini quickly back in. Mayhew, right wing, pulls up at the dot. Lost the puck to Bischel on the near corner. Nazar trying to fight for puck possession along the wall, and it's scooted out to center. Ritzkovian right down the gut, ran into Isaac Phillips. Follow-up shot, hit Weeks up high, and he finds the rebound before it could fall. 50 seconds gone on the penalty to Slaggert. Some fresh penalty killers out there for Rockford. Banged into the zone. Phillips will be the first one to get to the puck. He'll airmail it out to the blue line where Nazar was waiting, and Lind intercepts. The righty skates in over the blue line, far wing side. Poked away by Cates, and Nazar wants to spring shorthanded. He'll pull up at the hash marks. Top of the right circle, dangling away and killing off some extra seconds away from Capobianco. Back with 8 minutes gone in the first. Korchinski's exit pass knocked off the body of Semenov. It drops for Levshinov, and the Ice Hogs got a double back with their top line. Korchinski tape to tape for Cini. At the blue line, Nazar couldn't get in with possession. Levshinov in front of the Texas bench takes a check from Peterson to get it in deep. Here's Hughes, bursts over the blue line. He'll hang up at the right side, pass across the blue line, exits the zone, and forces Caro to double back. One power play of the game so far, and it belongs to the Stars. This is Emilio Peterson, Norwegian 24-year-old. He had a goal in that 8-4 win over the weekend. Pass goes off the skates of Ritzkovian. Here's Peterson, a right wing in the offensive zone. Savoie, skate to stick, then gave it away and behind the net. Strand knocks the puck away from Peterson, in behind the Rockford cage. Now finally skated out from danger by McKenzie to the left point. Capobianco, right wing side, Petrovic at the blue line. He'll look to tee it up, a bouncing puck. He kept it onside. Here's McKenzie, a one-time pass across. Nazar blocked it away. The Ice Hogs still can't clear. Now Gavin Hayes gets to the loose puck. And 5 on Sunday. And Gutman wins the draw, back to Korchinski at the right point. Down a goal. Nazar at the top of the right circle. Wrist shot, score! Bretzini was right at the top of the blue paint as Frank Nazar let it fly. And the rookie continues to impress. He's got his second power play goal of the year. It's 1-1. The center ice face-off off the restart. Back to Phillips. Levshinov's red line pass was blocked away off the skates of Mayhew. Back into the zone. It's Lind, power move to the front. And a good read from Weeks to get the pad on it. Left wing side, it's sent down low by Capobianco. Isaac Phillips, A-frames near wall. Puck in the Ice Hog zone, thrown in front, they score. Antonio Strangis. Puck is down, Texas gets possession. Petrovic races over to the free puck and can't clear past Mayhew at the left point. He kept it alive, Gutman. Here's Korchinski, time and space towards the middle, and a pad save made Hellberg. Korchinski pulls it off the wall, and the Stars clear out to center. Jerry Mayhew back for the puck in his own zone. Top unit out for the Ice Hogs. Frank Nazar has the power play goal. They tied the game at 1. Now 2-1 Texas. Cini over the blue line, had the puck stuck up in his jersey. That forced a turnover, and Petrovic clears down ice for Texas. It's 7-off in the box for slashing. For another $1.15. Here's Nazar, some head fakes to get it over the line, and passes for Cini. Far wing boards, Gutman protects along the wall. Will tee it up Nazar at the top of the left circle. Cole Gutman winds his way. Korchinski blasts away and leaves a dent in the back glass. Pass from Mayhew up to the front is intercepted by Huru. He'll go in shorthanded, 2-on-1 wrister, and Weeks makes a nice stop. Got it with his stick and keeps the game at 2-1. And got the puck in so the Ice Hogs can start the change. Here's Emilio Peterson dangling at the red line with some head fakes. It's offside against Texas in the first period. Texas by a goal. Ice Hogs win the draw straight back thanks to Frank Nazar. Two-line pass ahead, deflected into the zone by Cini, but quickly rejected at the line. Wheatcroft will look to gain the line right wing side. Huru battling for position in behind the net. Del Mastro wins that fight. He'll leave it off for Mayhew. Brett Cini sprints up to the blue line. Off to Nazar, right circle. Pass was intercepted by Wheatcroft. He read it all the way, and it leads out of Texas 2-on-1. Here's Huru, right wing, centering feed. A great back check from Kevin Korchinski. Blocked away the pass. Wheatcroft near boards, tees it up centrally. Weeks makes the save on the blast from Michael Caro at the blue line. It's Covium. Nazar wins it back. Cini left side. Korchinski bounced it through the crease on a shot from the blue line. Jerry Mayhew spinning onto the near circle. Looking to tee it up for Nazar. Right point, Del Mastro. Cini inserting pass was knocked away by the long reach of Capobianco. Nazar at center. Couldn't gain the line. Petrovic knocked the puck out of midair with his glove with under 2 minutes to go in the period. 2-1 Texas. Shots 11 apiece. No icing. Hellberg watches the puck sail to his left. Capobianco with a backhander up right wing boards. Lind, the Slovak Canucks draft pick, had it turned over. Cini in tight, powered it towards the front, and it couldn't be tapped home by Gavin Hayes. Just a little late arriving. Lind back right to left, charging against Korchinski. Shot one that hit the blocker of Weeks. He directed the rebound to the near boards. Hayes has some time and space. Now it's Korchinski who'll tee it back. Hennig. Gutman for the faceoff to the left of Hellberg, and he wins it back to Korchinski at the right point. Gutman bumps it back up top to Korchinski at the center umbrella. Nazar with time and space. Let it fly, and Hellberg gobbles it up at the top of the Huru, and Gutman for the draw. Gutman wins his second straight. Korchinski will straddle the blue line looking for a shooting lane. Leave it off for Nazar in the deep slot. Frank back up top for Korchinski. Pass handcuffed him a little bit. Here's Gutman, top of the right circle, down to the goal line for Cini. Return feed Gutman, right boards. Nazar straight away, exchanges with Korchinski. Kevin will leave it off for Gutman. Waiting and shooting, and his shot went off the leg of Mayhew. Gutman keeps into the blue line. Here's Cini towards the slot. He'll dust it off for Gutman at the left point. 1:15 to go in the power play. Nazar off the wall. Slings it down low for Cini, operating out of the far corner. Mayhew parked right out in the middle. Cini for Nazar. Sizzles it across for Gutman. At the top, Nazar right circle. Gutman at the top. Waits and shoots. His shot was blocked by Huru. Rebound for Korchinski. He'll pirouette away from pressure. Korchinski down to the goal line. Nazar thrown it across, and Mayhew has the puck just jump off his stick. I don't think that Jerry Mayhew knew that was going to get to him. 40 seconds to go in the power play for the Ice Hogs, and the second unit starting to come over the boards. They've got the puck stuck in their own zone. 2-1 Texas. Mayhew dangles at the red. 2-1 Texas, all three goals scored in the first period. White closed on quickly, turnover force. Nazar in the slot, looking to go back across the grain for Mayhew, and the pass was blocked away. Nazar had a real good chance to shoot that puck. Cini accepts the pass at the blue line. Delays, cross-ice feed for Strand into the skates. Nazar fires. He hit the body of Mayhew, was cutting in front of the net. Off the near boards, it's Nazar, curls towards the middle, holds, inserting pass, rejected off the pad as Cini had a bid. Strand down at the goal line, now at the circle, stick handling, looking for options. Goes cross-ice for Nazar. Good shift here for the Ice Hogs. Nazar clipped down, but got it up top for Fitzgerald. Strand, one-time blast off a stick and wide. Ice Hogs still with puck possession in the offensive zone. Jerry Mayhew, he'll backhand up top to the right point. Fitzgerald walks the blue. Strand, the defenseman at the circle. Curl and drag. Couldn't get it past Peterson. He picks his pocket. The Stars still looking for a clear at the goal line. Caro shows off the patience. And Texas gets it 2 lines up ahead. Stars. We're going to skate 4-on-4 with Fitzgerald and McKenzie in the box, each for roughing. So some more open ice with 13.5 minutes to go in the second. 2-1 Texas. All 3 goals coming back in the first period. Stars with possession off the faceoff, but Nazar strips the puck away from Huru. And Nazar now burns up into the neutral zone. Blumel will pick the puck back up for the Stars. Petrovic feeling pressure from Cini, trying to play keep away at his own line. Capobianco accepts the pass at the red line. Will tee it up for Huru into the offensive zone. Blumel had the puck go off his skates, and Nazar will race out up ahead. Hits the red line. Frank towards the middle. Leaves off Cini. Wrist shot. It leaked through the body of Hellberg and just out through the other side. Nazar and Cini. Puck is dropped. Ice Hogs win possession, and Slaggert slams it off the boards and down the river. 9 minutes to go in the middle period. Texas up 2-1. Halfway through this power play with Hayes in the box. With speed down the wing, Blumel, he'll twirl it up to the far wall. It's poked past Nazar. At the left point, Curtis McKenzie will swagger it up to Kyrou, the lone defenseman on this Texas power play. Wheatcroft watched closely by Slaggert, who extends the stick and pokes it out to the red line. Blumel is back in. Had some trouble at the right point. Stars are forced to double back. Now Blumel's back in. Peterson's pass did the job. Peterson to the puck of the near corner. He'll twirl it up to the near wall. Kyrou at the right point, waits on the puck. 22 to go in the power play. Far wing boards, it's Curtis McKenzie. He'll leave it off for Kyrou. Shot hit a body and a stick and goes up and out. Nazar had the right idea with the pass. Here's Slaggert over the blue line. Right down the middle. Nazar across. He's got 2 goals. Nazar goes uppers over Magnus Hellberg off a nifty pass from Landon Slaggert. Ice Hogs have tied the game at 2 with 6:26 to go in the second. Real quick re-entry inside the Rockford zone. 4:38 to go in the second. Tied up at 2. Texas wins the draw. Bischel pounds it into the zone. Korchinski slowed it. Now up to the right point. Kyrou waits, looking for a shooting lane. It never developed, and Cini pokes it out. Ice Hogs are there. Right to left. Cini down to left wing. He'll take it into the corner, and out of the goal line, it filters up to the far boards where it's picked up by Antonio Strangis. Into the zone. Nazar on the back check. Disrupted the play just enough to keep the Stars offense from getting a shot off. Del Mastro in behind his own net. Fakes going left, then skates right. Cini had his stick chopped down on at the red line, so no icing. Hellberg out of his net. Looks to set it up for Bischel as the Ice Hogs start making a line change. Semedov, cross ice feed for Bischel. Really important 2 minutes here for the Ice Hogs. They got a 2-goal lead. Got to bleed out the rest of this period. Phillips dumps it into the offensive zone. Mayhew tangles up with the body of Capobianco. In behind the net, Nazar spins it in front. It's located by Hellberg off to the side of the net. Top line for the Ice Hogs. Looking at an offensive zone face-off, and Capobianco off the win for Texas. Shoots it down the rink. Isaac Phillips off the stick of Nazar at the red line, and it's rejected right back in by White. Weeks slowed the puck a little bit, turned it over in front, and then Phillips blocked a cross-ice feed where Lind was waiting to tap in an open goal. Strangis, he reloads. Now Lind over the line, right side. Curl and drag, got past Mayhew, but couldn't get past the back check of Nazar. At the left point, Capobianco towards the front. Weeks directs it away into the final minute of the second. 4-2 Ice Hogs. Cini up ahead for Nazar, dangles into the zone. Frank right wing side, and a shoulder save from Hellberg. So deceptive from that release. Marcel follows the puck in behind the Texas net. Marcel turns the net. He'll cycle it down low for Nazar, fresh off the bench. Kyrou, he'll cycle it back down low once again to the opening minute of the third period. Puck out to center. Fought for at the blue line. Antonio Strangis will lead it up to the blue. Off right, Ritz Coven's pass was deflected away by Korchinski. Ice Hogs looking to go back to left to right. Here's Frank Nazar. He's closed on and knocked down by Justin Ritzkovian. And now Texas ices the puck down to the left. One back, Mayhew tees up Cini with a shot. The rebound was loose for a moment. Nazar went for a poke at it in between the legs of Hellberg, and the Stars didn't love that. Korchinski and Becker have Nazar for the faceoff against Hughes. And the Stars win it. Led up ahead for Curtis McKenzie. He'll gain center, dump in. Weeks out of his net. Ice Hawks can't clear right point. Back in on frame, and it's redirected away. Cini couldn't be let out by Nazar on a breakaway attempt. And it's icing. Ritzkovian for the draw. And puck is down to the right of Weeks. Texas gets possession at the left point. Blasted away, shot by Gavin White. Missed well wide. Nazar led out to center, but the puck hopped on him a little bit. Antonio Strangis will regather for Texas. Down to 45 seconds to go in the power play. This is Hughes at the red, fanned on the pass. Slaggert knocked it away. He's going to race after the loose puck into the offensive zone. Slaggert sends it near wing boards for Frank Nazar. He delays, kills off some extra seconds. Got the puck back to Fitzgerald. Kevin Fitzgerald at his own circles. Saucers it in on him, but nothing doing. Stars win the offensive zone faceoff. Get it up to Gavin White at the blue line. He'll rim it down low. Nazar got a piece of the puck to push it to the near boards. Pitch down the wall. Weeks has to direct the free puck away to the near corner with the paddle down. Knocked down to the ice goes Strangis. Mayhew was the one who did the job. And Nazar gets a good lead out pass to center. Nazar off left for Cini. And Nazar has his stick lifted by Caro. Left point Fitzgerald. He'll hold in. Wide open Cini near corner. Ice Hawks in the offensive zone, up by 2 with the puck. Battled for near corner. Finally it pokes free for White. Nazar, he gets shouldered away from Lind. The Stars back out right to left. White into the offensive zone. He'll peel off for the change. Strand feeling some pressure. Ice Hawks will get the clear thanks to Kevin Fitzgerald. And Brett Cini on the deflection. Rockford Kenzie's forced to take it. Tied up. And Fitzgerald will bounce it over to the far boards. Waited on by Blumel. At the right point. Puck gets past him. Slaggert can race after it. Landon Slaggert shorthanded. Stepped down the wing. And the puck just jumped on him. Nazar now in the offensive zone. He'll twirl it down into the near circle to the right of Weeks. Ice Hawks get possession. Up by 2 goals. Slaggert jumped in front of by White. He keeps it alive for Texas in the offensive zone. But now it falls for Phillips. He looks cross ice. Instead, he'll speed it out to center. Gets to the red line. Flops it in. Hellberg out of his net. Closed on by Doc, and that forced it up the wall. Ice Hawks trying to get the forecheck going with Nazar and get a little offensive zone time. Doc out of the corner has the puck at his skates. Now finally it's ripped out by Capobianco. Ritzkovian on a delayed offside against Texas. 6 minutes to go in the game. Ice Hawks up 4-2. Chip pucks out, chip pucks in. Nazar wins the offensive zone faceoff. Cini bunted it down low, but then couldn't hold in past the clear attempt along the wall. Fitzgerald rockets it in, got it past Hellberg, came out of his net looking to slow the puck. Under 5 minutes to go in the game. Ice Hawks by 2. Fitzgerald flipped it back into the zone. Nazar pokes the cross ice pass away and intercepted it along the wall. Blumel, right wing side. Fitzgerald rips possession away. Cini in front of the penalty boxes. He's dispossessed by the defenseman Kyrou. Into the offensive zone, centering feed, trickles in on Weeks, and he blocks it away. Up to 28 saves is Mitchell. Far wing boards, Kyrou lays it up top to Caro. Back up top, Kyrou. Wrister, that went up over everybody's head after it caught a stick in the deep slot. Puck rolled in to the right. Pulling Hellberg, 6 on 5. Little over 4 minutes to go, and Texas wins the faceoff. Capobianco off to his right. Down low to the corner. Strangis plays catch with Capobianco. Flings it towards the front. And at Rantrovic. Bischel into the skates of Huru. He had trouble with it. It's laid up ahead. Bounced toward the net by Marcel, and they score. Two-line pass for Hughes. That was rejected by Del Mastro. Mayhew at the red line. Caro off to his right. Sent in by the Stars. 42 seconds to go in the game. Korchinski off the stick of Nazar. Now Cini will lead in Nazar. He got knocked down. Brett Cini back out to center. Stars trying to finish a few more hits here before Friday night's contest.